Welcome to your first lecture. Here, we would like to discuss the first 3 examples from your lecture book. These are the learning outcomes from this first video. Let's go straight to the first example. So from the first video that you have watched, let us discuss this question. So what is natural number? Remember, natural number are numbers such as 4 and 7. Okay, so the answer should be written as 4 and 7 in these curly brackets. Whole numbers would be natural numbers with the addition of number 0. Okay, so we should write the answer like this. Prime numbers would be also known as nombor perdana. So what are the prime numbers here? You may say 2, 3, and 5, but these numbers has negative signs. Negative numbers are not prime numbers. So that's why the only prime number here is number 7. 4 is not a prime number because it can be divided with 2. So the prime number is 7. Even numbers is also known as nombor genap. So the even numbers here would be number -2, 0, and 4. The negative integers would be the negative numbers. -5, -3, and -2. Odd numbers is also known as nombor ganjil. And the odd numbers here are -5, -3, and 7. Okay, so the second example. From this given set, identify A to F. So what are the natural numbers here? Okay, so we see that there are lots of numbers here. And the largest one is 8.1212. Is this a natural number? No, it's not, because it has lots of decimal numbers. Remember, natural numbers can be counted. Okay, but you can't have 8.1212 students. You can't have 8.1212 number of things, right? So that's how you remember what is a natural number. But you can count 6 number of people, 6 number of cars. So 6 is a natural number. What about this thing? What is this thing? This means number 13 is repeatedly until infinite number of times. So this means 0.13, 13, 13, 13, and so on. This is also not a countable number. Okay? So what's the only natural number here? To the left of 0 is pi, 1/3, 7, -9. So -9, is this a natural number? Yes, it's countable, 9, but it's a negative number. Is a negative number a natural number? No. So that's why the natural number here is only number 6. Okay, so whole numbers will be natural number with addition of number 0. Integers would be number which are countable with the addition of number negative. So it's 0, 6, and number -9. And then rational numbers would be a number which can be written in the form of fraction. Fraction is pecahan, like this. On top and below, the numerator and the denominator must be integers. Okay, so 1/3 is obviously a rational number. But is that 7 a rational number? Well, it's easy for you to figure it out. Just press your calculator and see what's the answer for set 7. Okay, can it be written in the form of fraction? And what's the value of pi? You can also press your calculator and find what's the value of pi. Okay. So, So that's why the rational number would be negative 9, 1 over 3, 0, 0.13, 6, 8.1212. These are the numbers that can be written in the form of fractions. Okay. You can also press your calculator, 8.12121212, and then try to change it in the form of fraction. Okay. So for irrational numbers, these are numbers which cannot be written in the form of fractions, which are besides the rational numbers. So besides these numbers would be the irrational numbers. The ones left are 7 and pi. Okay, so what are real numbers? Remember, real numbers are the collection of all rational and irrational numbers. So it's all of these numbers in this set. Okay, example 3. State whether the following statements are true or false. 7, 17, 19. What is this? This is what we call as subset. So is 7, 17, and 19 a subset of prime numbers? Well, yes. So the answer is true. What is e squared? E is exponential. You can also press this on your calculator. Find the letter e there, and then power 2. Is it a rational number? See if it can be written in the form of fraction. But can it? It can't. So it's false. 0.1121231234 is an irrational number. Can it be changed to a rational number? Try it out on your calculator. It can. It cannot be changed into a fraction. So that's why it's an irrational number. Every real number is a rational number. Is this statement true? Well, it's false. Because not every real number is a rational number, and because some numbers can also be irrational. And the last one, negative 16. Surd negative 16. This is what we call a surd negative 16. Is it a real number? How to know whether this is a real number or not? Try to press it on your calculator. If you can get an answer, then it's a real number. But it's not. You might get math error or something else. It's false. So what is this number? This is what we call as imaginary number. Okay? It's not a real number. Thank you very much.